Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 132. We do Quick Shuffle, guys. I'm Joe.
I'm Dave.
I'm Sarah.
And I just realized that you guys are out of order on my screen. So give me a second here. Oh, God. There we go. And now we're back in order here. I hope that changed it. You guys have COVID.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's get into that. Sarah, take it away. Or whoever, take it away.
Right.
I don't care.
This is my first COVID positive experience. And I am highly annoyed by it.
It's a big inconvenience, isn't it?
I am so inconvenienced by it. Overall, I pretty much feel fine. I sound congested, but I feel okay. My biggest symptom is I cannot taste or smell anything. So I had started to not feel good on Monday, but it was the same thing as I had said before. I was sick 2 weeks ago with my allergies. Same exact thing. Woke up, stuffy nose, cough, same exact everything. To be safe, I took a test Monday night because I had gone out over the weekend. So I took a test Monday night, negative, completely fine. Continued to mind my own business. Same things were happening. I got a bloody nose because I was just dried out from my allergies. It was just standard how I had felt. So I went to a wedding on Friday and could taste everything, felt fine, living the dream, having the best time. I wake up Saturday morning and I feel the best I had felt all week. I was rested, my cough had subsided, I was good to go. I get back home in New Jersey. I was getting ready for work because we actually had a double header because the game on Friday got rained out. So we were supposed to have a double header on Saturday, which they continued to do. I was just not there for. I walk into the house, my mom's cooking breakfast and I can't smell anything. And I was like, okay, I'm probably just congested. I still just don't feel great. It is what it is. She makes me pancakes. I can't taste them. Nothing is going on in the flavor department. She takes
the flavor department.
My mom takes a jar of pesto out of the closet, shoves it under my nose, and I'm like, yeah, I got nothing. There's no way I can smell this. So my mom's like, you're fine. You're still congested. You're still getting over your allergies. It is what it is. And I was like, okay. But I was like, let me just be responsible. I was around a bunch of people. I can't taste anything. I definitely should take a test before going into work and spending all of this more extended time with everybody that I would be around. Do my little home test, swab, squirt onto the test. Yeah. Instantly, these two lines pop up on the test, lights up a Christmas tree.
They're like, wait 20 minutes. You don't need 20 minutes. You don't need 20. You got boom.
Bright red lines. And I was like, this is a joke. This isn't happening. I have things to do. I have a game to go to. So yeah, I have been at home in New Jersey in my room since Saturday. I am so bored. I am so well rested for the next 6 months. I never need to take a nap ever, which I'm not even allowed to usually do. And I'm just annoyed. I was able to taste my banana today and some of my unsalted tortilla chips. I was able to taste those. And I could smell my perfume and some hand sanitizer. So it's kind of there, but not completely. And I'm just annoyed because I'd rather be working. I was I have games to be at. I have things to do. So I'm just wildly inconvenienced by the whole experience. But I guess I have to just appreciate the fact that I feel fine and I don't have any other severe symptoms. So yeah.
Just to say, Shannon literally just opened the door and brought this in for me. I texted her, I go, can you give me one of my beers from the garage?
Yeah, it's a big inconvenience for sure.
It is a big inconvenience.
I gotta be honest, if I had it, I don't know that I would be inconvenienced because that means I would have some time off work and get to do whatever the fuck I want. Because I like being home and bored.
So you don't work Monday or Thursday?
Yeah.
I also like being home, but like I like the freedom to like go and do what I want to do. Like usually if I'm home and I have nothing to do, I'm going to TJ Maxx. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But like also like I will say I've been since I've done nothing the past 2 days, now that I've like gotten up and done some stuff today, I'm like, whew, I'm tired. So
Yeah.
it's like not an enjoyable time off because you can't even do anything. Like it's
Yeah,
not,
I wouldn't like be going out and doing activities. I would just be like, oh God, I don't have to be at work or dealing with fucking people. Also, Dave, what the fuck does me having off Monday, Thursday have anything to do with it?
you
those
just
are like
have
the-
off every Monday, Thursday.
Those are like the 2 days you don't do anything anyways.
What do you mean?
Well, Mondays, nobody fuck Mondays. And then Thursdays, I don't know. Thursdays are
Joe,
just
I mean,
whatever.
Mondays usually people are working Mondays.
That's true.
So
And Thursdays.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but I work weekends that everybody else has off.
Anyways, I felt I had a sore throat last Friday. Wait,
That's like a weekly thing for you.
yeah. I honestly think it's every time I drink. So I think no matter what.
That's so funny you say that. Sorry to interrupt you, but 2 weeks ago when I didn't feel good and I had my allergies was after a weekend of binge drinking. And this past week when I woke up on Monday and didn't feel good, it was because of binge drinking.
Yeah, I swear
It's
to
almost
God.
like alcohol inhibits you in some way, which I believe science
think
has
also-
proven.
I think also that when I'm drinking, there is a 100% probability of me screaming,
Oh,
like yelling.
Okay, that's a good point. Yeah.
Like there is no shot that I am not yelling.
Yeah, you're not yelling.
But
There's no shot you're not yelling.
yeah. So
That was like me after my birthday at the bar. I got home, I was talking to Shannon, and my voice was just gone. And I was just like in bed. It was fucking 4:00 in the goddamn morning. I'm trying to have a conversation with her. And my voice is just like this. I'm like, what the fuck?
So yeah, so last Saturday, my bad. Last Saturday and Friday, I guess, kind of sore throat.
Yeah.
Was going away, or was still. It was kind of went away where it didn't hurt as much to swallow, but I could kind of tell that there was like something going on back there.
Yeah.
From Sunday to most of Wednesday, it was just kind of like, whatever. I went to work Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, but like 4:00 Wednesday night or Wednesday morning or Thursday morning, whatever. My nose was just running. And I was just like, oh my God, I was dead tired. My throat, when I got home, Dad was like, how you doing? And I was like, fine. There was nothing, just like nothing came out. I was just like, oh my God. I was like, I just want to go to bed. Woke up the next day and I just felt like ass. So I was like, okay, yep, I think I'm sick.
Yeah.
So Mom was like, take a COVID test. I was like, I'm not taking a COVID test. Like, like take a COVID test.
I want to talk about an inconvenience. Just taking the test is way too.
Yeah, like I don't give a shit. Okay.
It takes-
It's almost like, do I want to take the test?
Yeah, it's like, do I want to
That's
find out for
hard.
sure? It's like it's just such a. It takes
Because,
10
like,
years.
it's
I've watched
one-
Shannon take 2 COVID tests before, and both times I'm just sitting there. I'm like, this takes too long. Like, there's no point to it being that long. It's just be like a quick, immediately tell me, swab, tell me.
The inconvenience to me is that, okay, yeah, I was sick Thursday. Friday, I was a little better. And I probably would have called in anyways. But it's like when you have COVID, it's like boom. It's like you just can't do anything. But
Yeah,
if
your
I'm just-
life stops when you have COVID.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
like I felt fine Saturday, Sunday. Today I feel fantastic, but I technically still have COVID. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like I was working outside and doing all this stuff Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was doing shit,
Yeah.
not outside of the house, really, or not out in public.
Right.
But tonight, I had to call in tonight again, of course, because it's 100% 5 days. And then I have to call and ask, be like, yo, am I good to come back? because they said it's like it could be like 5 to 7 days now. I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Are we
Well,
The
just
rules are
making
just
shit
kind of,
up?
they're just like,
Yeah.
let's find out.
I'm pretty sure it's 5 days quarantine and then 5 days mandatory mask wearing when you return. Or like
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you go
See
home.
that? Mom was like, yeah, you might have to wear a mask when you come back. I'm like, I'm calling in the rest of the week then.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
It's like it's either you get me with no mask, or I'm just calling in. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
I'm not coming in, okay?
No,
'Cause I'm not
fuck
wearing
that.
a mask.
In the middle of, well, I guess
I'm
not
just
summer up
pretty
there.
thankful that like, you know, I had avoided it for so long, and now like my quarantine time's only 5 days because if I had to be quarantined for the full 14,
Yeah, you would have been losing your mind.
I would not be doing well.
Oh, I mean, I was chilling then because one, I didn't have to use my time to get paid.
Yeah, that's back then. It was
it was also still like nobody was really going anywhere or
Yeah,
like
that's
doing
true,
too
too.
much. But now I'm just like, okay, everybody else is out doing things and like I'm just stuck here.
yeah.
That is true. Yes.
So, you know,
Um,
temperatures down here have been up in like the 90s the past few days, and like people have been getting COVID at work, like it's nobody's business. And when they're coming back, it's like there is no rule for masks down here at all. The
Go.
negative amounts of rules for masks.
doesn't
So,
exist down there.
yeah. So like, but like it's kind of like a, you know, it's just like the common courtesy thing now. Like you got COVID, you're probably gonna wear a mask 2 days after just to be sure, even though nobody's really worried about
Is
it.
your thumb bleeding?
Yeah, I cut myself this morning. It's not bleeding anymore. It's dry. Um,
Freaking
You
me
can
out.
clean it or put a
Sorry.
Band-Aid on it.
no, I did not put a Band-Aid on it. Yes, I cleaned it.
Okay.
Anyways, I'll put this hand up so you don't see any fucking blood. My God, excuse the fuck out of me. You put like they've been putting a mask on just like to be courteous to those around them. But it's like you're not having that mask on for any longer than like 10 minutes max at a time because it is a million fucking degrees down here. And you cannot have that shit on your face without
Yeah.
wanting to wish you were dead.
Yeah.
Sucks.
I can tell you that once I go back to work, if they're like, yeah, you gotta wear you come back, but you gotta wear a mask, I'll be like, listen,
I'm good.
it's gonna be coming off at some point.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that. Like it's if nobody's around me, I mean that's pretty much what I did anyways. If when we had to wear the mask, if nobody was around me, I took it off. And then if I walked up to somebody or somebody walked up to me. But you know what was annoying? The one supervisor, he was always so anal about like keeping your mask completely just like keep it on your fucking
Yeah.
face,
That
bro.
shit's on you.
He was like over the nose. I'm like, fuck you, man. Okay. Relax. And the one time nobody's around me, I have my mask down because nobody's around. He comes up to me and says, put your mask up. I go, bro, don't come near me then. Why are you walking to me
Yeah.
within a 6 foot radius for no reason?
Like
Just
if I'm
come-
patient zero, get the fuck away.
yeah, like
Has
just
everyone
like-
else in your house tested, Dave, to see if they have it too?
Well, my mom had it 2 weeks ago. So she is probably the one to blame to give it to me,
100%. Yeah.
most likely. But no, and my dad was sick at one point, but he took COVID. He took 2 COVID tests, got nothing. But like he was down. I mean, he was just like,
He was out
Like-
for the count.
yeah, like he was. I'd be like, where is he? Oh, he's sleeping. And I'm like, and the one time I walked in, I don't even know. I might have when I came back from
Graduating.
from graduating. He wasn't
Stellar
like,
Instagram post, by the way.
Oh, great Instagram. You got
Stellar.
Shannon. Shannon believed it. And I was like, you got to listen to the podcast.
some people like after I posted it like today, I should just post it on there. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
I should just done that. But
I've been telling so many people that story. It's literally my fucking favorite thing in the world.
So funny.
it's funny to see the comments that I've seen on like Vinny, who was like, I'm still baffled on how this happened.
Yeah. Mom called me a couple of days after that and was like, did you talk to Dave? I go, yeah, we did the podcast. He goes, She was like, did he tell you what? I go, yeah, oh, he told me. She goes, I would have thought like that's something you would do. I go, yeah, me too. And I'm pissed I didn't think about it.
I still cannot believe that it's like, I mean, I don't know. It's just a funny thing.
It's great.
It's so funny.
And now it's like, anytime I actually have a story when somebody was like, yo, what's the craziest thing you've done?
Yeah.
I'm like, I graduated,
Graduated.
but I did.
Like, not actually.
Never
Yeah,
attended a
not
class.
But yeah, that is not my craziest story of actually doing something. And there's so many like, now it's like in my head, it's like, what could I do now? You know,
Mhm.
where could I go?
The world is your oyster now. You can do whatever the hell you want now that you've graduated.
I should just start putting that on like a resume.
Bachelor's degree.
I should just say have like
Has graduated.
have like the book of graduation. Like
Diploma book.
I just put a
Acquired.
picture. I'll just put a
Walked
picture of
at
it on there.
graduation.
Yeah, walked at
walked.
graduation.
Walked at graduation. That's what I should. What does this mean? Well, you know, I walked.
I
walked.
across the stage.
Yeah. They'll be like, well, where from? You'd be like, well, I walked at Brockport. And they go, oh, what'd you major in?
Yeah.
This and that.
We don't need to get into the details.
Yeah, semantics.
That's above your pay grade. Yeah. So this is where we're at right now. Sarah's
I am
all
still
right.
perfectly healthy.
I'm all right-ish. Sarah's all
Um,
right-ish. I'm all right. Joe's perfectly healthy.
Yeah, I keep telling people that like are getting COVID. I go, I truly don't understand how I haven't gotten it because I am one of the unhealthiest people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
I
And
understood that too, where it's like, how have I not gotten it? Like, I always get sick.
right, that's exactly how I am. And
I swear
I
to
just
God,
don't know.
I think I've been sick like 17 times this year.
yeah, I haven't been sick in the past like 2 years. Like since
I
probably before COVID started, I haven't not been sick, which is a
wasn't-
record
I
for
haven't
me.
really been sick. I used to get sick a ton before I got my tonsils out. And then once I got my tonsils out my sophomore year of college, I like really hadn't gotten sick much, but like I was always someone who got sick.
Yeah. I was getting sinus infections on the daily.
Yeah.
Me and sinus infections go together like fucking two things that go together really well. I don't have an analogy. Like what?
You
Cheese
said
on
chi-
pizza.
I thought you said chicken and dumplings.
I
was like, I mean, yeah. I
yeah,
guess.
yeah. Me and sinus infections go together like chicken and dumplings, cheese on pizza. You name it, that's me and sinus infections. Not anymore. I don't know. I'll take it though. I'm not gonna complain, right? Like, good to be healthy, I suppose.
Or as healthy as you can be.
Yeah. It's good to be not sick. I'm not a healthy person, but I'm not sick.
But other than that, I think that's the only thing that's been going on.
Yeah. I literally called Shannon into the office before we started recording. And I was like, hey Shannon. I was like, what did I do this week? She was like, what did you do this week? I go, yeah, like since last Monday, have we done anything? Have I done anything? Has anything in my life happened?
What's the tea?
Yeah. And she goes, I was like, I don't know. I was like, okay, well, Monday we recorded. Tuesday, Wednesday, I worked. Thursday, we watched movies all day. Wednesday or Friday, I worked. Saturday, I worked. Sunday, I worked. Today's Monday. I was like, well, fuck me. I guess I haven't done jack shit. So it's really like humiliating.
Sarah's only seen like 40 movies, she said.
Yeah.
She's
We
not a
talked
big,
about this.
You're not a big movie watcher.
No.
I watched like 3 new movies over on Thursday.
I've watched 7 movies in the past like 2 days.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing to
think-
do when I'm home is just fucking toss some random.
No.
You good, Dave?
Something touched my head.
I would say that. So I watched the Twilight Saga, finished that,
Phenomenal.
and then I still have the last 2 Harry Potter movies to watch. But like
Okay.
I've watched all those, but I can probably confidently tell you, prior to that, I don't no idea what the last movie I watched was, or like when the last time I went to a movie theater was to like actually watch a movie. Like when I was a camp counselor, like I would have to go to the movies with them, but like that wasn't me willingly like, oh, that movie looks good, like I'm gonna go watch it in a theater. Oh, It was Encanto. Was the last
seen it.
movie I went to the theater to
Yeah, I
see it,
remember you telling us about that.
but then prior to that, I think it was probably the year before. Like I think
Damn.
I've really only watched like
Dave's
one.
got 7 movies in 2 days. Sarah's got 7 in 2 years.
I think there was at one point where I went to the movies. I think the like last 2 weeks of December and like first week of January, I saw Knives Out. I know that for a fact 4 times in the movie theaters.
Yeah.
And then probably like 3 other movies. So like in 3 weeks, 7 movies like at the movie theaters, maybe
Yeah.
something like that. Because we were just like, it was like movie theaters and going in food. Movie theaters, going to get food.
Yeah.
going
It's
to
a
get food,
good
movie
it's a
theaters.
good time. Like that's just easy
It's
fun
just
right there.
Never my thing. Wasn't into it.
Yeah.
Maybe I can watch some movies between tonight and tomorrow. I have nothing
There
else
you
to
go.
do.
You could probably
I'm about to
crank
watch-
7 of them out.
I'm about to watch 4 movies today, probably.
I have tomorrow off, so I'm
been
almost
watching How I
certainly
Met
going to
Your
watch movies tonight.
How I Met Your Mother's. I haven't watched
It's
it.
like my
I watched it
fifth
once through.
That's all I did. I'll never watch it again.
I
And
don't
it's like one of
know-
my favorite TV shows. I'll see episodes from time to time because Shannon's like throws it on when she's like making dinner or something. So I'll watch it when it's on. But like I'm not actively ever gonna watch it all the way through again because again, love it, one of my favorite TV shows ever, but despised the ending of it.
Yeah, the ending does
Yeah,
kind of suck.
ending's-
Fucking sucks ass.
I know.
weak.
I'm not thrilled, but
Yeah.
I love everything in the middle.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Everything from beginning to right before the end was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I just like closed the laptop like at their wedding. Like,
Yeah. Just like, yay, they're married. Woo.
perfect.
How I Met Your Mother.
I think I also don't really watch that one anymore just because I don't have like, what is it on? It's on Hulu or something?
On Hulu.
Oh, I thought it was on Peacock.
I watch it on Hulu.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. I'm probably stupid.
So I don't have Hulu. So it's like if I had Hulu, I might toss it on every now and again.
Yeah.
But like, and then also with The Office, that's on Peacock.
Right.
I know that. Don't have that. So it's like if I had that, I'd once again probably toss it on. But I have HBO Max and Friends is on HBO Max, so I'm watching that every time I go to bed.
What's up? Which is on HBO Max?
Friends.
Oh, that's
So
the one
it's
that
like-
I don't have. But I can watch Friends is usually like live on TBS like all the time during the
Oh,
day,
yeah.
and I have Hulu Live TV, so I just watch it there.
There you go.
TV. Sorry.
Go ahead, Dave. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, and for me, so Joey listed off his whole week. Tuesday, I did nothing, went to work. Wednesday, did nothing, went to work, felt like ass. Thursday, felt like ass. Friday, ass, did some work outside. Saturday,
Just a whole bunch of ass in Dave's week.
Saturday and Sunday. Oh, Saturday, I watched the horse race. And
Oh, I was fucking pissed.
did I tell you what happened with my horses?
No.
Oh, let me tell you this too. So, I played a lot of video games too.
Yeah.
But on Friday night, maybe I think it was, I bet on basketball. I was like, because I was playing games with a friend and he put some money on it, and I was like, you know what, I'll put some money on this game.
Right. Yeah.
One was like a boosted odds. So it's like when they boost the odds, it's like usually guaranteed to happen. You're going to double your money. That didn't happen this time. And I also that was $10 on, or no, $40 on that. And $10 on this other thing that I saw where it was like, it suggested that a lot of people played this one. It's a popular parlay bet. I was like, all right, cool. Everything happened except for one thing.
Yeah.
And it was like this dude needed to get 2 more rebounds. That's it. 2 more rebounds. That's all I needed to do, and I would have won $150. Okay. And with the 40 plus points, these 2 people combined, they had to just get 40 plus points. They got like 30. And they were, I don't know what was going on. I was like, all right, cool. So then comes to the horse race. And I do a superfecta box. So I'm thinking
I know what happened. Yeah.
These four horses are gonna come in any order. I picked 1, 4, 5, and 8. The ones that came in were 2, 4, 5, and 8. I go, are you fucking serious? I go, I should have realized that was going to happen because of what happened the day prior. That I was this close to winning for basketball.
How much would you have won on the superfecta?
I don't even know because I put $5 down or 12. Sorry, it was a 50-cent bet, so it was $12 total.
Yeah.
So I don't know because if you're getting four horses correct, I think it could be a pretty penny, right?
It's probably a decent amount of money. I think though, I might have you beat on that. With my bet on the horse race, I, as I usually do, bet number 7, and whatever horse has the worst odds. Doesn't matter the number, doesn't matter the name, doesn't matter jack fucking shit. If they got the worst odds, that's my pony. And guess what? That's how I won $500 on Kentucky Derby. Yes, Sarah.
Did your horse not race in this one? I thought I read an article that said
no. Rich Strike did not race in this one, so I was like, and even if he had, he would not have had the worst odds, so I wasn't going to bet on him. That's a one-time victory right there. So he was not number 7.
No, I said unless he was.
Unless he was number 7. Yeah. So I bet number 7, and I bet the horse with the worst odds. The worst odds were 50. No, that might have been 50 to 1. Yeah. So I threw. I told mom number 7 to win and number whatever. I think it was 3. It was 3 to show, first, second, or third. And then on my end, the way that I won the $500 with the Kentucky Derby was I threw $5 on whatever horses. This time I do $2 on 3 different horses, all of them to win. I think it was because that's all you can do. It's like they're going to win the race. So I bet on it. And number 7, I'm like listening to the race at work because I was literally at work, just like fucking backstage, so I could listen to this 30-second race. Mm-hmm. So I ran back, pulled out my phone, listened to it, and all I hear is number 7's in the lead. 7 is going, and I'm like, oh, okay, not the horse with the worst odds, but it's like 12 to 1, so I'll win some money if it wins. And I'm like, okay, let's go. Come on, I got this. And then right at the fucking end, I go, oh, here comes all these other fucking horses, but they didn't say numbers. They were just like, oh, come on. And then they like sighed like he didn't make it. So I was like, 7 still had a good enough lead, and he won. And then right after that, mom texts 5, and I was like, fuck. I'm like, you gotta be fucking shitting me.
Yeah, Joe's horse had to lead the entire time, and then
they turned the
corner.
The end.
They turned the corner, and then like when they say they're at the end at the stretch.
Yeah, the final stretch. Yeah,
he went all the way to like fucking 6th.
Yeah, it had to have been the bottom 5 because it was not good. Like his name was not listed anywhere that I saw.
Yeah,
and I was so livid.
Yeah,
because had he not started off right at the front, he may have had a chance, but because he started off right at the front leading the pack, he's setting that pace and he's going to lose stamina right at the end there.
Some horses can do it, but
not him.
I was like, oh, Joe's horse is in front.
Yeah.
And then I see all my numbers pushing past, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Here they come. And then I'm like, number 1, he came in 5th too, by the way. Mm-hmm. I might add.
Yeah, he was right there.
Number 1 came in 5th. I needed you to come in 4th. Okay.
But I would have. I was telling mom, I was like, I would have lost my mind if I won again. Like that just doesn't. I'm not a winning guy. It doesn't happen. I lost my mind. Sure enough, didn't win. So back on the streak of losing. So whatever. Next up is the Belmont Stakes. Let's see how much more money I can lose.
Yeah, I know. After this, I was like, I'm done betting. Except for 2 weeks later, I have obviously.
Yeah.
But after that.
Until the next Kentucky Derby.
I was like, okay, I'm done betting. Except, I mean, I was like, in 2 weeks, I got another horse race. And then obviously, when football season comes around, I'll probably put some money on that shit too.
Right.
And then, once that's over, then I'll just have a nice break, make some money, then the horse races again.
Yeah.
Right.
We'll see how it goes.
It's a vicious cycle.
But don't don't bet, kids.
Yeah, don't get into the betting game.
Stay away from betting. Put your money in a Roth IRA. You go.
401k, Roth IRA, fucking anything that's going to make you actual money.
Yeah.
Other than that, my week was pretty uneventful.
Mhm. I think we're all there.
Well,
You good?
just yawned too hard. I like saw colors.
I've done that. I've stretched too hard where I've seen stars.
Yeah.
Or like rubbed my eyes too hard, like if your eye itches and then you see like the white spots.
Yep.
The one time. Go ahead, sir.
So I'll just briefly go through my week since the two of you have done that. Monday we recorded. Tuesday, start of the homestand. So we had games Tuesday. I was there all day. All day. And then Wednesday, had a game. There all day. Thursday, had a morning game. So on Wednesday, our game was at 6:30. The game ended. I probably got home around like 11:30 because I came to Westwood because we had a morning game. So we had to be back at the game was at 10:30. We had to be back at the stadium for 8 o'clock. So I was back bright and early Thursday. Was there until it was our school day game. So it was like a field trip day for schools.
They're like high schoolers or like
no, like elementary
middle school. Oh yeah.
So we had that was our school day. Super fun. Stadium was really packed. So it was nice, decent crowd. And then left the stadium at like 6. Came back to Westwood, had the day off on Friday because I had well, technically not really. I took the day off. There was a game, but I had a wedding to go to on Friday. So there was a game Friday, which actually ended up getting rained out. So there actually wasn't a game Friday, but I got my nails done Friday morning and then went to the wedding for one of my friend Nappy from home. His sister got married. It was our whole friend group was invited. And it was super fun. It was like the first, like, so I've been to weddings before, but like my family, this was like the first like friend wedding that I went to where like all of my friends were also there. Super fun, open bar, food was good. Yeah, rushed.
Hey, there's not going to be an open bar at Tina's wedding, is there?
Yeah, there is.
You sure about that?
Is it or is it a cash bar?
It's open bar.
I didn't think there was going to be any bar if I was being honest.
There is.
Okay, thank God. Continue, Sarah.
So then had the wedding, had a great time, and then woke up Saturday morning, drove back home, took a COVID test, was supposed to go to a doubleheader, have been in this room all day Saturday, in this room all day Sunday.
You know, you can leave the room.
I'm not trying to expose my mom.
Yeah.
Get your mom to leave.
No.
I mean, Mom, I'm trying to get out of my room. Can you leave the house for a couple hours?
I mean, she went to work today, so I like wandered around the house and like the UV
just paced back and forth.
Yeah, the UV index was at 8, so I did sit outside today to get some sunlight. So I'm not like, oh my God, the sun when I have to go back to work.
Yeah.
But yeah, that will be my routine until Wednesday. I'll go back to work. So
Jesus.
I mean, I'm still wearing a mask in the house, Joe. And then when I walk downstairs, I wear a mask so she doesn't say anything to me.
Yeah, she's gonna get a freaking crucifix
the one time
out for you.
It was like midnight, and I'm like, oh, no one's gonna be here. So I just walk downstairs with no mask.
And you got the third degree from Mom.
And she's sitting there, and I'm like, she's like, how come you didn't come down with a mask on? I was like, I didn't think anybody would be here.
my mom, when she like opens the door, because like we chat, like I'll sit in my bed and she's just opens the door and we'll chat, or she'll like drop my food off outside my door.
Oh my Lord.
She'll have a mask on. But
I can tell you right now, if I get COVID, everyone in this house is getting COVID. Because I'll be in my office for the most part, but like I'm walking out into it's my house. I'm walking out into the kitchen.
I just like couldn't live with myself if I had given it to my mom, and like God forbid it was like I just couldn't live with giving it to my mom.
Yeah.
So
None of these people are my mom, so I don't care.
so she's been negative. She went to work today. And she feels fine. So
That's good.
COVID. I'm so
Honestly, Sarah, it's a little uncool now to get
I
COVID. Like,
know.
you're such a
It
fucking
is.
loser.
It
Like,
is.
I know.
yeah, at least Dave had it back when it was popular.
It
Yeah.
was one of the first.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
Dave's a
Tyler called me-
trendsetter.
Tyler called me on Friday and was like, "Yo, what are you doing?"
You're like dying.
And I was like, and it was like after 8:30, and they were all at the Bison's game,
Oh yeah.
and he was like, what did he say? Oh, I think he was asking me to go to the Bison's game on Saturday at like 1.
Yeah.
Want to go to the Bison? So I don't know why he asked what I was doing. I don't know. Either way. And I was like, "Oh, I got COVID." He was like, "You got COVID? What are you doing?"
Yeah, like
He was like, "Who gets COVID?"
whose fucking ass are you licking to get COVID?
And I was like, "Yeah, you know." And he's like, "All right, well, feel better, man."
Yeah. See now, Sarah, Dave knows pretty reasonably where he got it from. Where the fuck did you get COVID?
Me? Well, where
Yeah.
did you get COVID, Dave?
He just said
I-
from our mom.
No,
Oh, for
I would just say because she got it. She had COVID.
Thought he was like.
she,
I was like, what the? Is there like
Afraid
a
your mom's
flyer?
gonna come
I
in.
was like, is there a fly or something?
she got. I'm looking at my calendar because she had COVID when like Mother's Day back then. So
Okay.
it's been so like 2 weeks ago, and
Well,
she's
I
been
mean-
like
Well,
Assuming the virus hasn't changed that much since it first started, there's probably a 2-week period there, like they
Yeah.
originally said, and we
No,
just
like-
ignore the extra 8 days.
but she so yes, I would say you could get it from her because obviously we live in the same household, so yeah, you could say it was my mom.
So I don't really know where I got it from because my first instinct was maybe I got it from that club that I went to last weekend, but I tested negative right away.
Yeah, but
My-
it takes a couple days.
Yeah, I guess. But like my other thought was maybe I could have gotten it from one of the kids that were at the ballpark for the school day.
Oh yeah, one of those little rats.
Because like the numbers have been pretty high again in the schools. So like that's my other thought.
And kids are grimy.
I found out that somebody was just recently, like probably literally 2 hours ago, there was like a couple of people who had tested positive earlier in the week that were at the wedding. So I could have potentially gotten it there, but I don't think my test would have shown up that positive
Yeah, I'm gonna blame
in,
the
like,
little fucking.
12 hours. So I don't know. My other instinct my mom brought up, which is pretty a good point, is that I was so
I I tried not to say anything, and Dave, you fucking started laughing.
It's just Joe's like you could see like he was like he was about to throw up because he couldn't say anything.
I was just gonna repeat pretty a good point, and that's all I was gonna say. And I was just like, no, I've been being nice. I'm trying not to get under Sarah's skin today.
Thank
She's
you.
got COVID,
Thank
and
you.
then Dave started laughing.
Because I saw Joe's.
A pretty valid point is that my immune system was probably pretty weak from
Yeah.
like all of the like my schedule was, I don't even know what I said.
I don't think you said anything besides the word pretty again, and Dave and I had the exact same thoughts.
No, I just because listen. I think there's a thing that Sarah.
What?
So Joe and I swear to God. Well, one, I was already thinking, like, I was still laughing at the fact that I was
Yeah.
laughing before,
Yeah.
but like, I think since we were young, if there's a
Oh,
point
yeah.
where Joe and I are laughing, there's gonna be like some more after laughter.
It's like aftershocks, like earthquakes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's just like I don't even know. But me and Joe will always like if we laugh at something like a little bit later,
We're gonna be laughing again just as hard.
like 30 seconds later, we'll probably shoot. So yeah, I wasn't
hilarious.
laughing at something you said again.
Okay.
Still
My
laughing.
favorite story, really quick, sorry to interrupt you. My favorite recollection or memory with
That's
Dave
right, I know what he's talking about.
It's not the one about we were dishwashing.
Oh, I know that one too.
Yeah, when we were at Red Lobster for our dad's birthday one time. We were, we were just, so like we've always made fun of our dad, always, because our dad has a very specific way of asking for things when he's out in public and is asking a customer service person for help. He will walk up. You can smell it?
Yeah,
No. Cured.
Is it Vicks?
it's toothpaste.
Ugh.
Oh. Thought it was something to like clear your sinuses.
But there was one time, so I was the first year I ever went to summer camp when I was in Boy Scouts years ago.
When you would roll out into the room.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when I would roll out into the rain, yeah. And just wake up like, what the fuck?
She's gone now.
I'm telling you, roll out into the rain in the middle of the night while you're dead asleep, and you're gonna wake up confused as fuck. Because I was convinced, let me tell you, I was convinced that I had just peed everywhere, right? Because I'm head to toe soaked, and then I wake up and I'm outside, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I hadn't peed everywhere. I was wet from the rain. Anyways, so when I was buying, okay.
I'm crying.
I see that.
Okay.
All right.
I'm good.
All right. So hold on, please. Trying to figure out. Okay. So before I had to go to summer camp, I had to buy like a big, like, I mean, they called it a Foot Locker, but like, it's just like one of those big tubs you would like put crap in. And I had to buy one of those for summer camp for a week's worth of crap to bring, and it would put it at the foot of your bed. Not important why, but we went to some store, fucking JCPenney, let's say. It's probably not JCPenney. It was whatever store. And we walk in, my dad, me, and Dave walk up to the counter. My dad goes, Foot Locker to the woman. To me and Dave, very obvious what he's asking for. To this woman who works at the mall, she thinks he's asking for the store Foot Locker. And she goes, oh, you'll want to go out and like take a left, and it's going to be down the hall next to fucking Best Buy. And my dad goes, no, we're looking for floor, like chests, like Foot Lockers. And she goes, oh, and Dave and I start dying laughing, because it's like, you can't just walk up to somebody and say Foot Locker, and like, no, it doesn't. That's not how you ask for things, Dad. So to circle back to Red Lobster, we were telling that story again at Red Lobster, either that same year or years later. It didn't matter when it was. We tell the story repeatedly, and we've always made the joke that our dad would walk into a fucking car dealership and just go, cars.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we got those here. You're like, well, they were just asked for the most ridiculous thing without giving any sort of question or cause for like an answer to come back to him.
Yeah, he says one word things.
Yeah, he just says one word. And so like that day at Red Lobster, Dave and I told that story, and then, minutes go by, and it's just a quick eye contact, and we start laughing again.
See, sorry for still prolonging the pause of Sarah's story.
Yeah.
I thought you were going with the story of the one time we were in church, and it's just like, and I also think it's a thing, because once again, when you're in a place where you shouldn't be laughing,
It's the funniest thing in the
10
world.
times funnier.
Yeah.
Because so like me and Joe, very, very, like, I don't know what we were laughing at. Could have been something that was
Stupid, probably.
yeah. I mean, for some reason, I want to say it was something that was like, I opened a book and like the Bible maybe, and I we were laughing at, or maybe a song book. I don't know.
Yeah.
But either way, we were sitting next to each other, and we were laughing so hard that like, and we just kept laughing. And at one point, I literally just like got up and went to the bathroom because I couldn't stop laughing. And then like from times after that, like if my mom wouldn't let us sit next to each other Like she was like, or if we did, she was like, if I have to sit between you guys, like I better
It
not. have to
didn't
sit
matter.
between-" Yeah, no, it was.
Didn't fucking matter.
But
Funniest thing. Sorry, Sarah. Continue.
I don't
Okay.
even know what she was talking about, honestly.
I
you
would
do.
think I was just finishing up with saying of how I think I got COVID.
Oh, right.
Was
Yeah,
my
your mom brought up a pretty valid point.
a pretty good point that my new schedule is so different and the prolonged hours. What?
I'm sorry. I almost lost it again. I tried to remain calm that time. I'm sorry.
The prolonged hours that I have now been working, and
Oh,
like,
yeah. It fucked up your immune system.
my immune system was probably so weak that
Yeah.
like I maybe could have been exposed to it before, and my body was just able to fight it off. But like because of not getting enough sleep and also like running around in the rain, taking the tarp off of the
Yeah,
field,
it's not
like,
good for the human body.
Yeah.
so I definitely probably just my immune system was weak and I was exposed somehow, some way, and my body just couldn't fight it off this time. But
Yeah.
I'm feeling fine. I like haven't had too much anxiety about having it.
Because it's not as serious anymore.
Yeah, but we know who I am.
Well, true.
Yes.
That's true.
So
My mom also said the same thing of because I think I said I was like, oh, I've been sick so many times. She's like, well, probably because your lifestyle sucks. She didn't say that.
Damn. I was like, all right.
She didn't say that. She was like, probably because of your lifestyle, because you're going out every weekend and you're getting like 4 hours of sleep
Yeah.
or whatever. Because I just like don't like today. You'd think that with me being sick and I take a NyQuil before bed, that I go to bed at like 4 o'clock in the morning, I'd sleep for a good 8 hours maybe. I woke up at 9. I woke up at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
And I go, what are we doing here? I went back to bed. I got up at like 11:30 and I was like, all right, that's fine. But most of the time, if I'm trying to get as little sleep as possible. Like 5 hours, good. That's good for me. And then it's like, and then sometimes when I go out on the weekends, like, or when it comes to my weekend, it's like I get home at 5 o'clock and it's bright as shit outside on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to go to bed.
Exactly. You got the
It's
whole
like-
day ahead of you now.
Right. And it's supposed to be like 80 degrees. So it's like, all right, 3 hours of sleep, let's go. And then I do shit till 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm running around, get another 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah. We're in the
And-
prime of our lives. Sleep is foreign.
Yeah. Right. I don't need sleep.
Yeah.
And then it's like when I get sick, it's like, well, now I'm paying for it.
Yep.
My immune system is.
Oh God.
of
Just
all those memories we have now.
choked on air. I thought of a story that happened at work. I the other day got called. So like whenever there's lost and found on a truck that is some sort of valuable item, cell phone, wallet,
Put it in your back pocket, right?
cell phone, wallet, purse, keys, anything really. We'll call it in as an item of value. Like, hey, item of value at wherever. And we're like, all right, 10-4 sounds fucking good. And those are just things like we know we have to get it a little bit quicker than any other lost and found items that can go up to the front of the park. So that when people come and looking for that lost and found, we go, oh, it's like guest relations, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so the other day I got a call from item of value. I go down and check it out and I go, hey, I hear there's an item of value here. Opens up the thing. It's just straight cash, like no wallet, no ID, just paper money. And I'm like, nobody's coming back for this. But what we do with it at Animal Kingdom is we take it to the gift shops if it's under a certain amount of money, and we donate it to the Disney Conservation Fund because we're all about saving the animals and shit. So, but I get this money and it's pesos from Argentina. And I'm like, and it was 500 pesos from Argentina, which is just a $500 bill,
It's less American.
500 peso.
It's
bill.
like $50.
Well, that's what I was like. That's what I
Like-
thought. And I was like, oh, well, that's like right at the limit. I can still take it.
25.
I don't know if they can use it though, because like the stores don't accept pesos. They accept dollars.
Yeah.
But I pull up the phone and I go, let me find out how much money this actually is.
Oh, it's only
$4.22, 500 pesos. I go, what the fuck? And so I was like, all right, whatever. I'll take it to the store. They can exchange
how
it
much
at
was it?
Castellations. $4.22.
I thought it was $25.
That's what I thought it was too. But is it because it's the Argentine peso?
Argentine peso.
Yeah, it's $4.21.
The fuck?
It's lost value in 2 days. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'll take it to the gift shop. They can deal with the exchanging at wherever they have to exchange their money. And so I threw it in my back pocket. What about my day? I got home and I was like, fuck, I never turned in this 500 pesos. So now I just have 500 Argentine pesos that I'm not going to do anything about because it's cool. Like, it's cool to have now.
Yeah.
But I was devastated with how little money that actually is. But now I know that if I move to Argentina, I'm going to be fucking loaded.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, because because the cost, it like.
Because like because like if I go there with 500 of my own money, I'll have like $50,000.
Yeah.
So like, or 50,000 pesos. So like, how far does a peso get me in Argentina?
Yeah, it's all based on, because like I know like Thailand, whatever their denomination of money is like so little compared to like the US dollar that like you can live in Thailand on $5 for like a month.
Yeah.
Because like our money is worth so much more over there.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm going to Thailand.
Exactly.
When you said guest relations, it made me think of when I was in Disney, and I brought my GoPro, and I had it on an extendable stick.
Oh yeah,
that shit.
And I was on the teacups, and we finished the whole fucking ride, and then
they took it from you.
And then they took it from me.
What?
And I'm like, I don't understand. I'm done. I finished. I'm off. Like, they're like, you can get it from guest relations at like before you leave. I'm like, okay. So I don't think I bothered getting it, honestly. Because I was
did you kept the camera?
I kept
okay.
Yeah, they just took the stick. For some reason, I want to be like, yeah, no, I just didn't bother going to get it because I was like, I don't fucking care.
Now, I know how, like, when you lose something there, like, and at Magic Kingdom, like, how the process works. Like, if they find it, it gets brought into the break room. Someone can walk it down. You have to fill out the whole thing. Like, I know how that whole process works. When I went in early 2020, who I was with lost their phone, like left it on the seats of PhilharMagic. And I was like, and it was like, also obviously I know that process well because we share a break. When I worked there, we shared a break room with Philhar. I was like, are you fucking kidding? Like, you really had to lose your phone.
Yeah.
Like, we had to go through all of this. It ended up being right at Fantasy Fair. It wasn't brought down to Town Hall yet, but I was like, are you kidding?
Such an inconvenience to lose.
It was like this whole process.
Yeah.
I pretty sure I just told that story wrong, by the way, because I don't have an extendable thing for my GoPro. I think they thought it extended, and I was like,
so they took it anyways?
No, I don't think they took it. I think I'm completely just misremembering this whole story. So scratch the whole story that I just said.
Dave's just making up shit.
Because for some reason, as soon as I finished, I was like, wait, I don't have an extendable thing for my GoPro.
Not anymore. They took it at Disney World.
Yeah, unless that's why I don't have it anymore. Because I also remember them saying, oh, it doesn't extend. I'm like, no. And then they're like, oh, okay. Man, I don't know, man. It was a long time ago. I don't know what I had for breakfast today, so fuck that.
I didn't even have breakfast today.
Scratch that story.
I recently went to Walmart and bought 2 18 count boxes of Fruit by the Foot.
Oh my God. I love fruit.
Yeah, I have been in heaven for the past 2 weeks now, and will continue to be for the next 2 weeks because I just finished one box and I opened a new box today.
How long do you think it would take for somebody to throw a Fruit by the Foot from Florida to Buffalo? So, okay, ready? Get this. This is another thing. Obviously, you can't.
I'm all ears.
Obviously, you can't do it in one throw. clearly.
Do you mean like
Like,
take the
it.
roll?
Take it and just if let's just scratch the fruit by the foot. You have a baseball.
That's fine. Okay,
And-
let's think logically. What things we're gonna throw here?
You take a baseball and you throw it like as hard as you can north towards
Yeah.
Buffalo.
It's not gonna leave the state.
And then, well, it depends if you're out in Jacksonville.
It might leave. No, even if
not-
I'm in
I'm
Jackson,
sorry,
I'd have to
not
be on the
Jacksonville.
border for
You're
it
on
to
the
leave the
border.
state.
No, but either way, so let's say you're just in Orlando and you just throw it
Yeah.
to like another person,
Hmm.
and then you throw it to another person.
How many throws would it take?
How?
This is I
You talking how many throws or how long would it take? Like how many days?
Well, both now.
Throws upwards of several hundred, maybe thousand.
Because let's just say a major league, we're going to obviously take in the top professionals here.
Yeah,
Major
we're not
league.
getting fucking Joe Schmo from off the street. We're getting fucking Aaron goddamn Judge from left field.
well, if you just okay.
So
I was gonna say, you could
uh,
probably calculate it better if you did what the distance between the pitching mound and home plate is.
no.
No, we're throwing much further than that.
Like-
Outfield
like-
to home plate.
Outfield to
Well-
home plate, you can throw like a major league could throw like 400 feet.
I understand, but it's not going to be the same for everybody. You can't have an exact.
But we're just going to say that we have 15 million Aaron Judges.
Okay.
yeah.
Or no, we're going to let whoever can throw the farthest. And we're going to take that person
Mhm.
and somehow multiply him by however many people we need.
Well, if they can throw 400 feet in one throw, how many 400 feet?
right, you just
are
you,
in
you take
1,000 miles.
Right, that's what we got to figure out.
So 1,000 miles is how many feet?
Well, 5,280 feet is 1 mile.
You sure about that?
Yeah. We've done this like 5 times on here.
I looked up Orlando to Buffalo, and
Yeah.
it's 1,178 miles.
Okay.
Okay,
We have
so
an exact
5
distance.
So
1,000, and then I did 1,178 miles is how many feet,
Okay.
which is 6,219,840.
Okay. Divide that by 400.
Okay, hold on.
Tyler's FaceTiming me right now.
6,219.
By 400?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we want. And that'll be how many throws?
Yeah.
15,549.6.
So we need 15,150 throwers. It's not bad, honestly.
15,000. Okay, now how long do you think that would take? It wouldn't take very long.
Well, how long does it take to throw 400 feet?
3 seconds.
So what's
15,000.
multiply it by 3, Sarah? 15,150 times 3. Here we go.
46,648.8.
Okay, now divide that by 60.
777.48.
And divide that by another 60.
We get hours here.
12.95.
Only take 12.95 hours? It
We
would
do
take you less time to throw a baseball to Buffalo than for
To
me
drive.
to drive. Are you fucking joking me? I'm traveling via baseball. I just fit everywhere. Like, what kind of shit is that?
That's
Also have to take in account miles per hour that the ball is traveling.
Well, that's what we just did figure out. It's going 3 feet,
Oh,
400 feet every 3 seconds,
okay.
yeah. I mean,
give or
figured-
take.
I think it could be 5 seconds.
Even if it's 5 seconds, it's faster to travel baseball than it is to travel
Yeah, it's
vehicle.
21. No, it's not. It's 21 hours. If it's 5 seconds.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
So we'll go with
that's a
that
big
one.
difference.
Yeah. I figured I bumped it. I did my 5 second. My Sarah's over 3 second.
So
So
12
21.
hours if it's a 3 second throw. 21 if it's a
Most of the time they are because they're reacting really fast. Like you see how quickly that baseball gets there.
yeah.
Yeah. So. Boom. I don't. Yeah.
A wild math
Random
problem.
That's
question.
crazy. That's a good question, Dave. I like that. All right.
Top of my
Well,
head.
should
Just
we,
because in my head I was like, oh man, I could really go for a fruit roll up, and I was gonna say, hey
Just
Joe, why
toss
don't you
me one.
toss one up to me? And then I was like, I wonder how long it would take, and now it would take much longer for a fruit roll up because that thing's not going very far when you throw it.
No. It's not going 400 feet.
No, it's literally getting tossed into the ocean with one gust of wind.
Yep.
So it's not making it. But yeah,
The trivia?
I think, yeah. We're gonna spend 5 hours looking for the right question.
Probably.
Yo, I smell so bad right now.
Ew.
Like some nasty ass.
I am a little sweaty. I chose to wear a hoodie on a very warm day. And I might regret that decision.
Yeah, sometimes when I see people in Florida wearing hoodies, I'm like, what?
Yeah. Well, because when I woke up, I slept in this hoodie. So like when I woke up, I was just keeping it on.
You slept
Yeah. I haven't done shit today.
in a hoodie?
Yeah. You don't sleep in hoodies?
Never.
Never.
I barely sleep with a shirt on.
No, I sleep fully clothed.
That's disgusting. I can't do that.
Doesn't bother me.
Um,
I sleep with socks on too.
Oh no, you didn't just say that.
I did, yeah.
Oh,
Because my feet get really sweaty when I'm barefoot.
Yeah, so do mine, but like, I just don't let them touch. Because if they touch and then they're clammy, it's
It's
disgusting.
the worst feeling in the world.
It's like they're cold, but then I'm also sweating. So I'm like,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
I hate it.
It's like my hands at 24/7. They get clammy. Pick a number, somebody.
15. Oh,
Huh?
I said 15. She said 27.
So 2.
What?
No, is that wrong?
Yes.
That's not right. How come I can't do the math right here?
4.
12. That's what I was looking for. 12.
What are you
27 minus
talking
15.
about?
27
Oh.
I
minus
said
15.
4.
What are you guys doing?
I don't
we
know
just
what you
we just figured out how long it takes to throw a fucking baseball from the land of the Buffalo. We can't figure out what 27 minus 15 is?
I can't believe I said 2.
Because you were just thinking 7 minus 5, Dave.
Yeah, whatever. Who won his 18th men's single Grand Slam title at the 2017 Australian Open? Yeah, I don't know that one.
Me
I
either.
totally don't know that. Roger Federer. I've heard that name.
Who painted the screen? I got one.
I actually don't know if I know this.
I don't know if I know it, but I'm gonna take a shot.
I think I have a guess.
This is the last week, so
I don't think it's right.
No, it's not. It's the second last week.
whatever. You know what? I'm obviously I'm gonna get this one wrong now because I got that wrong.
I'm not correct.
I don't think mine's right either.
I'm saying Van Gogh.
So am I.
I said Picasso.
It's definitely not Picasso.
No, it's not. Edvard Munch.
What? I thought it was Van Gogh. Okay,
My legs are so sweaty right now, and I'm sticking to this chair.
that's cool. Can we find one?
There we go. What decade was the Girl Scouts of America formed in?
Boom. Got it.
Pick a decade. All right, I'm locked in.
Okay, I have mine.
Sarah?
The 60s.
Dave?
40s.
I said the 20s.
The Roaring 20s.
Woo!
I'm so annoyed.
Let's go.
You know, honestly, I would have been close. Actually, no, Joe still would have been closer. I would have been closer with my first guess. I was going to go 1890s,
Yeah, I still would have been closer.
but it would have been closer from than mine.
All right, so
Yeah,
Sarah, you're at 6. I'm at 4. Dave, you're at 0.
This is stupid.
Yeah, well. All right, let's wrap it up.
You can find me _David Shecky _ on Instagram. Check out the new post. Also, I got followed by the bar that we always go to up there.
That's fucking
So,
awesome.
That's really cool.
Like it happened today, so I was like, told everybody. They're like, you've made it.
Yeah, you're
officially made
famous.
it. And eat of the week. Oh, bro, I got Rachel's. That's what I did on Wednesday, I think, or Tuesday. Got Rachel's Mediterranean. Oh my god, bro, it's and then so this is what I got in it. I got so Rachel's rice. Then I got chicken Slovaki.
Souvlaki.
Thank you. Chicken shawarma,
Ah,
double chicken, and then I got lettuce, onion, and then their house Greek dressing. I think I also got some green peppers in there. And some pita. Then we went across the parking lot to Five Guys, and I got a peanut butter milkshake, and that slapped.
yeah.
And I almost got some of their fries because the fries are fucking fantastic. And that's it. Yeah, that's my
Nice.
week. So peanut butter milkshake and Rachel's Mediterranean, chicken shawarma, and chicken souvlaki. There we go.
There we go. Sarah?
Sarah, 3A's Bayless on Instagram at You'll See It Eventually. Maybe now that I have time to do everything I've always wanted to.
True.
I'll upload some more pictures that You'll See It Eventually. I took some pictures at the wedding. So I forgot my actual disposable camera, but I have a disposable camera app on my phone. So those
Is
ones.
it Dispo?
It's not. It's Fuji.
Mm.
So they take like a while to develop, but those ones are already on my phone, so I don't really have an excuse to not post them other than just being lazy.
You know, it'd be quicker
What?
if you just took a picture with your phone. I never. No, you can do that. By the way, I don't really care. But when the first time I heard that, when someone was like, "Oh, I have a disposable camera app on my phone," I was like,
Yeah.
I was so like,
It's what it is that like if you just take it on your phone, like yeah, you can take it 800 million times over. If you just take it with the Dispo app, you can't see it. So it's still the same thing. Like you don't know what it looks like. So it's the same effect. You take it once and you move on. You can't see what it.
Yeah, it's an interesting idea. I was just so like, I was like, she's like, "Oh, I can't see it yet." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "What do you mean you can't? You just took a picture with your phone." She's like, "No, it's this app," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." But yeah.
Anyways, yep. Eat of the
and
week.
then my eat of the week, I would say would be all the food at the wedding. It was pretty good. I
What they
enjoyed it.
have.
I can't remember all the cocktail hour food that was there, but it was all really good. And then I got I don't remember the type of steak that it was, but I had steak as my entree. I think it was, but I'm not positive.
Wow.
But that was what I had. It was really good. Or I would say the fact that so Chick-fil-A is a sponsor at the ballpark. So we have Chick-fil-A in the ballpark every single game that we play. And they just have so many leftover sandwiches at the end of the night that they just give them to the staff. So like I've had Chick-fil-A like at 10 p.m. like 5 days in a row. And like I definitely can't make it a habit all season to eat Chick-fil-A every single game, but they just bring them into the office and they're like, "Here, we're leaving." And they just bring us chicken sandwiches.
Being an unpaid intern at this place doesn't sound so bad anymore.
Yep. I might be
I mean,
signing up
I'm
for
paid.
that.
I get paid.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like when Dave and I were talking about working there.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting free
But yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
well, we get free Chick-fil-A just because they can't bring it back to the restaurant.
So, okay, if you take a chicken sandwich and throw it to Buffalo, how long would that take?
Slower than a baseball for sure.
Yeah.
But quicker because I'm closer.
Yes.
But that's true. Yeah. For you, would not take as long.
Yeah.
But then again, could drive 10 minutes and go get Chick-fil-A too.
That's true.
That one's just free and it's airmail. So
I do kind of want to know how quickly you could throw a baseball from New York to Buffalo.
I don't know the math and I don't feel like doing it right now, actually. Because I fucking messed up 27 minus 15.
That's fair. Anyways, you can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography. Regular Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. And my YouTube channel at Joe Sharky. My eat of the week is last night Shannon made she's been getting this like these meal kits. They're like HelloFresh, but they're not. I don't remember the company. But she made salmon and rice. And oh my fucking God, I've never scarfed down food so quickly. Granted, I was starving, but I've never scarfed down food so quickly in my life. It was just fucking gone. Loved it. Delicious. Little like cherry tomatoes on top. Woo.
Oh, cherry tomatoes.
The best kind of tomato.
Yeah.
But yeah, as for the podcast, follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSG POD. Follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast. That's where we post our weekly clips from the podcast. And follow us or subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. What the fuck are you doing, Dave? We'll talk at you guys next week. Bye-bye, everyone.